Hey everybody, this is your girl, Mrs. Toy Banks, the world's most satisfied wife. That's right, I'm satisfied. And today, I have a big, huge announcement. Woo! Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? I got a big announcement. I'm excited. So I thank you all for joining me. I thank you for your support in the past years. But today marks an amazing day, because this announcement is going to change lives. Okay, so first, before I make that announcement, the big announcement, I need to make a small announcement. So as you know, if you've been following me, you know that I do a show called Solution Sundays every Sunday. And people are able to, on that show, people are able to write in, inbox me, or go to my website, mrstoybanks.com, and send me a situation that they may be going through, whether they're married, single, separated, or divorced. And what they request is a solution, right? And so I go live and I give them the solution. We keep it anonymously, right? But I found, I've been doing that for about 4 years now. And what I found is that I left these lives feeling like, man, there's so much more to this situation. There's so much more to this problem. And I felt like I was leaving people in the dust, if you will. Like, I give you a solution for this problem that you just wrote in, but then you are left to just figure all the rest out. There's so many other arms to the situation that's going on. And I felt sad that I did not have, I could not expand on the problem, because a lot of times I only know a small piece of the problem. But I knew, just listening to the problem, that there were some foundational problems that was happening that needed to be addressed. And so with that, it left me torn. And so today, the first small announcement I need to make is that as of today, Solution Sundays will no longer be airing on Sunday. I am canceling Solution Sundays, and I thank you all for your support. But I do need you to know that if you have a question, if you have a problem that you're dealing with, whether you're married, single, separated, divorced, you still can inbox me here in Messenger on Facebook, or you can go to my website, mrstoybanks.com. I just will resolve those issues through the week. It just won't be on Sunday. I'll take your oops, my earring fell. I'll take your question or your request, and I'll deal with it on a video that I post throughout the week, or on my new YouTube page, Solving Your Marriage Problems with Toy Banks. As a matter of fact, go over there and subscribe and help me restore marriages all around the world. And so as of today, Solution Sundays is now being canceled, okay? And so you can still send your letters. And because of that, and this is the reason, the reason why I'm doing this is because now I am making something else available to my audience so that they can get the answer, so that they can get to the root problem. So before I tell you that, listen, I want you to know, and many of you know my story, but I'm just going to share quickly, that I have not always been the world's most satisfied wife. That is the truth of the matter. I mean, the first 10 years of my marriage were horrible, okay? We struggled. And I'm going to tell you the reason why we struggled. One, because we didn't know what the heck we were doing, okay? I had no wisdom, no understanding about how to be a wife and how to serve my husband. I didn't even understand mankind, the male species, didn't understand them. And I was lost, and my husband was just as lost as I was. So we had no wisdom, was the first problem I had in my marriage. Like many of you, you came into a marriage with just love. You loved your spouse, and you found out quickly, love wasn't enough. Okay? So then two, I had no examples. I mean, my mother and father never were married, okay? I never saw in my family a successful marriage. I didn't even see that in my neighbors. I've never seen an example of a successful marriage. So that's another reason why I was failing in marriage. Three, I had no help. None. Everybody around me was as young as I was. We were all struggling in marriage, and even so many of those marriages have fallen apart. Some of those people are on their second or their third marriage. So I didn't have a community around me that would help me or could support me on how to produce this marriage, this wonderful marriage that I so desired. I love my husband, but I had no community. And yes, I went to counseling. As a matter of fact, We went to counseling twice. One at the church, one someone came to our home. Horrible. Somebody say horrible. It was terrible. As a matter of fact, I think our marriage got worse after the counseling. And it's not that counseling is bad. It's not that coaching is bad. There are some great people out there. I know some personally, and I wish I would have known them back then. But these people that coach me, it was just bad. So coaching did not work. I was a believer. Me and my husband were new believers coming into church. Though I went to church on Sunday and Wednesday and even served in the church, my marriage was still falling apart. Guess what? I was praying. Guess what? Like you, praying. But my marriage was still falling apart. I was lost. I was confused. And guess what? I know that many of you are too. And that left me in a desolate place to the point, after having my third son, I was rushed to the hospital because I became paralyzed from neck down because I was that stressed. I was that overwhelmed. And I realized, as you know, I didn't realize this until several years later, that I had fallen into a depressive state. And one day I fell on my knees and I cried out to God. I cried out to God and I said, help me, help me. I need your help, Lord, because if this is it, if this is all that life has to offer, here I am. I hate my marriage. I don't like the job that I'm living. To me, life was worthless. It was a joke. And I said, if this is what life has to offer, take me out of here. Take me out of here. I don't want none of it. And yes, I had kids and I love my kids, but I was lost and I was depressed. And I was like, I want out of here. And I know that many of you are saying the same thing. Maybe you might be in that state right now. But I fell on my knees and I cried out to God. I'm like, Lord, you got to fix this guy. You got to fix my husband. And the Lord then turned to me and said, no, he's not the problem. First, I'm going to fix you. And then through you, he's going to be drawn to me. And when I tell you, in that moment, I remember the scripture in the Bible which says you need no man to teach you. The Holy Spirit began to teach me how to be a wife. Not just any wife, y'all. A wife to God first, and then a wife to my husband. And ultimately, it changed my life. And I'll be honest, I fought God tooth and nail. I kicked and screamed. He taught me how to love. I did not understand love. I had my own worldly love. I knew nothing about the agape love. He taught me how to forgive, and I like to hold on to stuff, and that was a problem. He taught me how to submit. Oh my goodness, I had an independent spirit. My mama taught me how to be independent, say what I want, do what I want, when I want. And so I fought God tooth and nail on this thing. And finally, I was trying to mix my way of doing marriage with God's way, and that's called contamination. And so I wasn't getting anywhere. And finally, I started crying out to God again, and he said, are you ready to listen to me all the way? Are you ready to do it my way, or you want to continue to mix it with your toxic ways? And finally, I just gave it to God and began to do what he told me to do. And when I tell you, I watched God transform me as a wife. I mean, transform me where I was able to serve and respect and honor my husband even when it wasn't good. Even when I had to grit my teeth. I started seeing my husband transform in front of my face. My husband became the man of my dreams. I could not believe it. I was saying to myself, I called my sister, I called my best friends. I called them, I'm like, y'all, I can't believe this. I didn't think that marriage could be this good. Even when it's bad, it is amazing. You know, when you have those little bumps in the road, it's not like what it was before. I mean, we would fall into a ditch. I mean, we would collapse and just go crazy and all of that stuff. But now, oh my goodness, when I tell you I am the world's most satisfied wife, I don't say that lightly. I say it because it's the truth, y'all. I love being a wife, but first I love being a wife to God, and that's what helped me. And then I was able at that point to be a wife to my husband, and it changed the dynamics of my marriage. And that's why I'm here with you today. I know that God has called me to this dream of mine to be a wife, have been with me since I was a little girl. And it is a passion of mine to not see another woman suffer like I did. It makes no sense. It makes no sense that any woman, any wife out there, if you are struggling, it makes no sense. Why am I about to cry? Oh my goodness. Let me pull it together, Toy. pull it together. You're going to cover yourself. Okay. So here I am now with you. And now I want to be an answer. I want to be a solution to the problems that you are facing in your marriage. And I don't want to be the only satisfied wife. I have friends who are just like me, who are now satisfied wives as well. And when we look out in the world and we see so many wives that are struggling, hurt, being abused, unhappy, crying. I don't know about you. I got tired of crying in the car, crying in the shower, crying at work, crying in the bathroom at work. I was just so tired of crying. But when God changed my life, I have never been the same. And I have grown since then. And I want you to grow. I want you to get on the journey of becoming the world's most satisfied wife. I want you to change the dynamics. I want you to experience what this is. This life I'm living, oh my goodness. I'm not telling you that it's always perfect. I'm not telling you that we never have arguments or disagreements or we bump heads. No, we just know how to handle it better. Now, it's so much better. We don't go months and weeks and days. You know, it's solved because guess what? We have a foundation in God. And so that brings me to this. My big announcement that I have. I am launching today the Satisfied Wife Club. The founders membership only right now. Only the founders membership. In about 30 to 45 days, we're going to actually launch the actual membership. But today, we're doing a founders launch, which means if you want to get in right now and help us to build a strong foundation to get this membership, this Satisfied Wife Club membership going so that we can transform wives all around the world so that other women can experience what living the satisfied wife life is all about. Come on now and become a founders member. And here's the benefit of becoming a founders member for the Satisfied Wife Club. Let me just, I have my points here so I don't I don't miss anything. So the benefits of becoming a member, the perks, is one, you receive a special lifetime rate within the next 7 days. You only have an opportunity to do this for 7 days. So you're going to receive a lifetime special coming in of only $9. You can't beat that. $9 a month. It will never be like that again. If you come in right now, that's all you have to pay each month. 2, you're going to get 30% off for all products and services, books, t-shirts, coaching services, marriage coaching services. You're going to get 30% off all the time. Okay. Even if I have a discount, you're going to get an additional 30% off because you are a founding member. Secondly, you're going to get preferred seating at all events without VIP upcharges. So if there's VIP seating, you don't have to pay for that. You just pay for your regular ticket and you get bumped up, baby. You VIP. Fourthly, the next thing you would get is when you go to the site, satisfiedwifeclub.com, you will see upfront discounts for our founding members only. Right now, we are not opening up the membership for regular members right now. It's only for founding members and you get a discount. So there's other opportunities as well. I have wives who I've coached who said, Toy, listen, I don't want to stop. I want to come and be coached with you. I want a monthly punch in the throat or whatever to say, girl, get your butt to being a satisfied wife, right? In a good way, y'all, in a good way. So we have a membership where you can become, you can have the membership plus receive one face-to-face coaching or online coaching with me once a month for 1 hour. There's coaching for that. If you have a group of girlfriends, it's a group of y'all, all y'all trying to be a satisfied wife. Guess what? There's a group membership as well. And guess what? I'm going to be your accountability partner with your group once a month for an hour and a half. I'm going to coach you and your group right here on a webinar, right? Every month, okay? Until you decide you don't want to do it anymore, right? So listen, guys, I am so excited about this because now I get to go to the root of the problem. I get to help wives around the world and really get focused on becoming a satisfied wife. And if you go to the Satisfied Wife, once this live is over and you go to Satisfied Wife, somebody put that in the comment for me. Go to satisfiedwifeclub.com, satisfiedwifeclub.com, and you will see all the benefits of becoming a founding member today, right? And so listen, this is what I want you to do. If you are going to become a founding member today at the low price of $9, and mind you, if you pay for the year, guess what? You save on 2 months. If you go ahead and pay for the year, you're only paying for 10 months. So you can also take advantage of that. But if you sign up today, this is what I want you to do. I want you to privately inbox me right here on Facebook and say, Toy, I'm all the way in. I'm ready to be a satisfied wife. I'm all the way in, girl. I'm coming to be a satisfied wife. Here's the other thing. If you're on here and you're single, maybe you desire to be a wife one day, or maybe you're a man that is watching right now and you say, you know what, Toy, I like what you're doing and I want to support it. Guess what? You can become a founding member, a founding supporting member. So go ahead and you can register as a founding member as well to support what we are doing to build satisfied wives all around the world. But I need to say this before I close. This is not, I want to tell you who this club is not for. This is a faith-based club. I love God. Somebody say, I love God. I love God. You don't love God? What's wrong with you, right? I love God. So the foundation of this club is faith-based. We believe that God sent his son Jesus to die on the cross at Calvary to save us from our sins. And so if you do not believe in God, if you don't want to hear nothing about God or whatever, now if you don't mind hearing about God, you go ahead and be a member. You don't have to be saved to be a member, but I'm telling you that we are going to talk biblical principles because listen, God is the author of relationships. He created the wife. He created the husband. He created marriage. And so he knows how this thing works, right? And so I am going to be using God's principles in order to teach wives how to be a satisfied wife. So if you want that, so if you're not interested in that, this is not the club for you. Listen, if you don't want to be told what to do, you hard-headed, you don't want to be told what to do, or you're not going to do it, don't come. Don't waste my time because someone else could be in the membership really thriving. Because if you are going to grow, you got to learn and then do. Learn and then do, right? We are making a commitment to become wives to God first and then wives to our husband. And there are things that you're going to have to do in order to get to that place. So if you hard-headed, you're not going to listen, you like, Toy, I don't like you anyway. This is not the club for you. This is not a club for you. If you are not interested in being a satisfied wife, I don't know who that is. If you're a wife and you're not interested in being satisfied, or you're done, you like, I don't want to hear nothing. Well, this is not for you. This is not for you. This is a club. Listen, and anybody that know me and anybody who's been coached by me, if you've been coached by me and you're on the line right now and say, hey, Toy, I know she's no joke, so don't play with her. I am not a pacifier, okay? I'm not. I am a little toughie. I am. I don't play when it comes to becoming a satisfied wife. So I'm not coming to pacify you. If you like to be pacified, this is not a club for you. Listen, we're going to have accountability. Accountability comes with this club. So we're going to hold you accountable for doing what you're supposed to do. Your excuses about, well, he did this and I didn't feel like, not going to fly in this club. So listen, you got to be willing to follow the plan and work this thing out, okay? If you don't want to pray, because we're going to be praying. What comes with this membership is prayer once a week. We're just going to pray, and I'm going to hold you accountable to pray on your own for the rest of the week. So we're going to be praying, okay? So also, guys, that what comes with this membership as well, I have my coaching friends, my expert team of coaches who's going to be coming in and lending their advice. And so there'll be surprise guests on some of the master classes that will happen monthly. So with this membership, you get one master class each month, and two, I'm going to go live. We're going to create a Satisfied Wife Club private group on Facebook, which you would join that, and I'm going to go live twice a month, right? And why am I doing that? Because I want to hold you accountable, and that way you'll be able to ask questions, because I know that once you get the lesson, you're going to need some help. You're going to be like, but what if this? And what if we do this? And how do I do that? No problem. I'm going to be with you all along the way, right? If you are going through and you're in the club and you want to send us an email, you'll be able to do that so we can take on your questions during the Q&A, okay? I want to help you. I want you to be the world's most satisfied wife. I want you to carry that title, right? But I can't do that if you don't join the club. So again, go to satisfiedwifeclub.com and become a founding member today. If you just want to support, I have a lot of male following that really support the Satisfied Wife movement. And if you're watching right now and you just say, Toy, I'm going to support you every month for $9, you can go ahead and do that. And if you want to save on 2 months, you can go ahead and pay for the $99 membership for the entire year. So listen, guys, I am excited. I am excited because the calls I've been getting, and I'm like, I just want to go deeper. I want to go deeper, and I want to help women around the world. I want to help wives, and it's possible, guys. I'm telling you, it's possible. If you are on this call and you say, hey, it is possible, I know this for sure. I've heard Toy. I've been coached by Toy. I know this is possible. Go ahead and put it in the comments, y'all, because listen, here's the thing. God has sent each and every one of us, you who's watching this, he's given each and every one of us a purpose and a plan for our lives. And when you don't follow that purpose and that plan, guess what? There are people who are not going to get what God wants them to have. Don't allow that to happen. And I'm not allowing it to happen. And that's why I'm creating the Satisfied Wife Club membership package. So go and check out more. Do me a favor, everybody that's watching this. Go ahead and share this. But when you share, just don't push share. Put up on the comments, you need to watch this. You might need this. Something like that. Whatever. Just make sure you put a comment up there so your people can grab hold to the video, because there's so much stuff going out there in the world, and you would be telling them, hey, this is important. You need to watch this, right? So share this on your social media page and tell all your friends. And listen, ladies, remember, there's a group package on there. If you have a group of friends that you regularly hang with, listen, there is a group package on there where you guys can pay a small amount. And listen, this is my way of reducing my coaching prices. Small amount, once a month, to get coaching as a group and to be a part of the membership. So if you get that, you and your group will have the membership and the coaching all in one, once a month, okay? All right, so thank you all for joining me. I love you all. Thank you for your comments. I see everybody. Dr. Danae LeMay, thank you, darling, for supporting me. Naja, my cousin there, Naja Johnson, thank you so much for joining me. Cheryl, I see you all there. Lisa, Cameron, my other girlfriend, Lisa, I thank you. My sister, Dr. Ty Adams, is on. Thank you so much for your support. Y'all know I don't like reading comments, but I am going to do it today because I thank you all for being with me. Mary Seacrest, hey, girl, listen, Mary got a real great testimony. Y'all got to check out Mary. I'm going to bring Mary. Mary, I'm going to bring you on into the group, and I want you to share your testimony, because now her and her husband, they were on the brinks of being over, and she came to my session. Oh my goodness. And now they are ministering to other couples. So I'm going to bring you on, Mary. I'm going to interview you. My sister-in-law, who I don't like to call my sister-in-law because she's like, I love her just like a tight sister. She's my husband's twin sister. She's on. Thank you, Shonda, for joining us. Felicia, thank you. Celie from, hey, my sister all the way from South Africa. I love you. One of my best friends, Jillian Blackwell, is on. Felicia Bell, who know how to cook her butt off. She's going to show us how to cook. You're going to show us how to cook in the Satisfied Wife Club crew. Thank you, Felicia, for joining us. I love y'all. I thank you for joining me. Cheryl, y'all know who Cheryl is, right? Cheryl is on here. If you are going to be booking any coaching sessions with me or anything, you're going to be communicating with Cheryl. Cheryl has blessed my socks off, okay? God has blessed me with her. She is such a jewel. I mean, she's passionate about God as well. Before you even get to me, she probably ministered you all the way home. All right? So love you all. Thank you again. Let me just say hi to a few more people because I don't see all the names. Twyla, thank you. Winnie, thank you. Lisa Cameron, my girl, Lisa Cameron. Let me tell you something. Lisa Cameron, her husband, talking about a satisfied marriage. Lisa Cameron have a satisfied marriage. You doing it, girl. She's been a part of my team. She's always been a support system for me. I love you, sister. You rock. You rock. I love you. Thank you for being here. Wilbert, thank you so much. Thank you for being on here. God bless you all. Thank you, Tonya Shelby. Thank you, Winnie, my girl, Winnie. Thank you, my darling, my African sister, Kerline, I see you. Kerline had got coaching from me. She got wife coaching from me and marriage coaching, and it absolutely changed her life. You guys can see I've posted her testimony of her and her husband on my page. She's absolutely amazing. Marriage has just turned all the way around. I am so thankful to them for sharing their story. Simona Vig, one of my good friends, my Romanian friend. Thank you, Simona, for supporting me and helping me through this journey. Kiawana Brown, thank you, my girl, who always come through for me. Thank you, Mervin. Thank you for joining us. Heather, thank you for joining us. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you all. I love you, Stacy. Miss Dow, I can't pronounce the first name, but I love you. But thank you all again. Share SatisfiedWifeClub.com. Celebrate with me, y'all, by doing this, by shaking it like it. We about to create some satisfied wives. This club, we gonna have fun. We gonna learn, y'all, but we gonna club. We gonna listen. You're gonna get a community in here. You're gonna get accountability. You're gonna grow in wisdom. You're gonna have support. All the stuff that I did not have, you're gonna have in this club. So you need to come on and join. I'm telling you. Not giving this price after 7 days. So even if you're not going to join today, you say, Toy, I'm going to sign up on Tuesday. I'm going to sign up on Wednesday. Inbox me right now, right here on Messenger after this live and say, Toy, I'm in. I'm going to come in on Friday. I'm going to come in on Thursday. I'm going to sign up. Come on, y'all. Let's do this. I love you all. Thank you again. May God bless you. I'm your girl, Mrs. Toy Banks, the world's most satisfied wife. Thank you all. I'll see you on the other side. In the club. God bless you. Oh, and by the way, before I go, again, I wanted to say this. The club is not launching right now. It's just the founders launch right now. So the club is going to be starting within 30 to 45 days. I will send out all, y'all know y'all going to get my messages. y'all going to see it all on Facebook, all on my Instagram page, all on YouTube. You're going to see when we're launching, and it's going to be at a higher cost to join the membership once I launch that. Okay? So thank you again to all my founding members. Love you all. Thank you for supporting me. All my friends that are on the page, supporting me in the comments. I love you. Thank you all. God bless.